This is Goku Sun DBZ and welcome back for a new special countdown list. This will be a two-parter, this being part 1 of 2. This will be the top 50 animated films of all time. With that said, that means that these will be, obviously, any time period these films count, but look at personal opinions of people, pop culture influence, critic response, as well as it won't be just your standard normal 2D animation here in America and stuff. Of course, that includes musical, non-musical. That also includes 3D CG films, as well as anime. Foreign anime films also qualify for this list. Now, excluding from this list will be films that really do not believe in quality overall, so quantity type films and stuff, as well as films that are a crossover of 2D and live action also are excluded from this list. And with that said, first, here's some of the honorable mentions. Coming in, honorable mentions: Tim Burton's Corpse Bride. From, of course, 2005. 2002 honorable mention, Lilo and Stitch. Tokyo Godfather. The Wind Rises. Dragon Ball Z Battle of Gods. Kung Fu Panda. The Boy and the Beast. Ringo, or Rango, however you want to say it. Winnie the Pooh. The Simpsons. Bolt. Bambi. The Little Prince. How to Train Your Dragon 2. Big Hero 6. Ants. Chicken Run. Ponyo. The Lego Batman Movie. Finding Dory. Ratatouille. Pinocchio. Zootopia. And the last honorable mention for this one, Up. And then I'll have more honorable mentions for the next part. Coming in at number 50. Oh wait, honorable mention was Kung Fu Panda 3, my bad. Coming in at number 50, released in 2008, the original Kung Fu Panda comes in number 50. It's a popular film. Now, myself, I have never watched any of the Kung Fu Panda movies, so I really don't know how they are. Though, a lot of people have talked pretty highly of this particular 3D film and say they like Jet Black in these movies. Coming in at number 49, released in 2009. A well-known stop-motion animated film, and it'll make you look differently about buttons ever again, especially buttons for eyes. Coraline comes in at number 49. Very popular stop-motion film. But I can also say Coraline is one of the few stop-motion films I have yet to watch. And trust me, it is definitely high on my list to check out. Mainly because I love stop-motion animation, and given Tim Burton was also involved, another reason why I want to watch it. Because stop-motion is just awesome, and highly underrated too. Because there's so many masterpiece stop-motion films. Coming in at number 48, released in 1940 from the Walt Disney Company, the first ever really animated film to have no talking or words or anything, but just music. Coming in number 48, Fantasia. Coming in at number 47, released in 1998 by Pixar. It would be only their second ever film they would produce. And it is, I think, one of their more underrated films from Pixar. It was really enjoyable. And that is A Bug's Life, which I personally like more than Ants. Strange, both those Ant films came out the same year. Coming in at number 46, a masterpiece, well, not a masterpiece, but a really good anime musical and a non-Disney anime musical at that, which produced one of the best villain songs ever in anime musicals, and that being the song In the Dark of the Night. So now you obviously know what comes in at number 46. Anastasia, which is such a great movie, honestly. And if you've never watched Anastasia, I highly recommend it. If you like anime musicals and stuff. And they actually, you could tell, put a pretty good budget into this film. It was a mild success box office numbers, because it did do like $100 and some million, which isn't too bad. Especially if you're a non-Disney anime musical, that's one of the largest grossing ones. Sadly, it's often overlooked at nowadays and stuff, which I don't know why, given the quality, actually can rival that of Disney anime musicals. Coming in at number 45, also released in 2001, another film from the Pixar company, and one of their probably best well-known ones at that. Thanks to voices done like John Goodman and others. Yeah, coming at number 45 is Monsters, Inc., which is a really funny and enjoyable film, honestly. It's a film that both adults and kids can enjoy. That's why I love Pixar, because they figure out how to add adult matters and stuff, but still keep it family-friendly for the children to watch as well. So that's the thing. Pixar is a genius when it comes to their films. Coming in at number 44. Originally released in Japan in 1986. Released here in America not until the 2000s. And that is a Studio Ghibli film, and a pretty highly regarded, and of course the English dubbing. The main villain was voiced by Mark Hamill. And the film is Castle in the Sky. A masterpiece of a movie, and one of the best earlier works from Miyazaki as well as Studio Ghibli. But let's be honest, Miyazaki and Studio Ghibli are known for their quality. Coming in at number 43, released in 2010, one of the last musicals from Disney for a few years there, like a 3 or 4 year time window, no musicals. But this is considered, though it made like 400 some million, it's overlooked and overshadowed by the next musical after it, of course. But at 43 is the movie Tangled, which has definitely became a fan favorite by a lot of people. Really highly enjoy Tangled. I myself have actually never watched Tangled, though I will plan on eventually, because I actually enjoy musicals. Coming in at number 42, released in 2009 from Disney, it would be the last 2D anime musical from Disney. So, about 8 years ago now, this film came out, the last 2D anime musical, which is sad. Great villain song. Friends on the Other Side. So yeah, coming at number 42 is The Princess and the Frog, which I finally recently watched. And I understand why so many people highly enjoy it. It has a lot of good music, honestly. Princess and the Frog is enjoyable, good comedy, And it is different than your stereotypical anime musical as well. It doesn't follow the normal tropes as your standard musicals of the past a lot of times. So it's not quite your traditional Disney musical, which is one of the reasons I enjoy it. Some refreshing things. Coming in at number 41, which recently this film was announced to begin a live-action adaptation from Disney, but will not be a musical. Coming in at number 41, released in 1998, Mulan, which I feel is one of the last good musicals Disney would actually do. Definitely the best anime musical from Disney in the late 90s, hands down. Because some of the others around the same time period, for some reason, didn't even have any real musical numbers. But very enjoyable film, nevertheless. Actually, I really like Mulan, especially Eddie Murphy's job as, of course, Mushu. Because Mushu's awesome. Coming at number 40, released in 2004, a highly anticipated sequel this would become. Coming number 40 is Shrek 2, which is definitely beloved by a lot of people. A lot of people like the Shrek movies. Personally, I only like the first Shrek movie. I know a lot of people like Shrek 2 over ours. For me, Shrek 1 was the only one that really caught my attention. I felt all the other movies slowly, movie by movie, went down in quality. But that's my personal opinion. But obviously, since it's in number 40, obviously a lot of people like it. Coming in at number 39 is probably one of the newest ones on this list. Released in 2015 from Pixar. Would become one of the most highly regarded now Pixar films. And that is at 39, Inside Out. Comes in at number 39. Very deserving. I have seen personally Inside Out 3 times. I could say each time you catch more things in it, and it really is a film to help you relate, and it really takes you back to your end of your childhood when you're becoming a teenager and stuff, and starting to see life ways and things, and the emotions that goes along with that. And that's the thing, I liked how they gave the emotions personality. It's just a really fascinating idea and take. Though there are elements in it taken from our movies, still, Inside Out is a really top-notch piece of art. Coming in number 38, also from Pixar and Disney, released in 2012, Wreck-It Ralph, which is an awesome movie. Of course, now they announced recently a Wreck-It Ralph 2 in the works, so can't wait for that. Coming in at number 37 is released in 2004 from Pixar. And a lot of people regard this as one of the best Pixar films and say this is the best Fantastic Four movie ever. Coming in at number 37 is The Incredibles, which I have actually not watched. It's one of the few Pixar films I have never watched, and I guess eventually I need to check it out since a lot of people like it. Coming in at number 36, released in 1999, and this film actually has a pretty good fan base. Though the box office numbers weren't as big as others, and it wasn't technically a musical, it was only one actual musical number. The rest of the music in the film was done by Phil Collins. And if you don't know who Phil Collins is, please type in and check him out on YouTube. He does a lot of good music, and no exception to the music he did in this film. Number 36, Tarzan. Coming in at number 35. Released originally in Japan in 1988. It will get English dubbing around 2000 time frame. And it is a highly regarded, one of the most highly regarded Studio Ghibli and Miyazaki films. And it definitely has one hell of a hardcore fan base, and definitely become quite a cult following. And coming at number 35 is My Neighbor Totoro. Definitely a great film. And there's actually deeper hidden meaning in the film if you really pay attention to the movie and things. It's actually quite fascinating. Coming in at number 34 probably the newest movie on this list. Released in 2006. An incredible film, and it got robbed at the Oscars for when it was nominated for Best Animated Film of the Year. It should have won, not Zootopia. And it's a stop-motion film. Great voice acting work. I can only praise it. Matthew McConaughey did a great job as his character. And it's such an enjoyable piece of art. The music's good. The acting is top-notch. The quality of the stop-motion is incredible. I dare say, and I rate this movie as like my 4th favorite movie of last year, personally. And that is coming in number 34, Kubo and the Two Strings. Definitely a movie, a must-see. If you like stop motion, you need to check out Kubo and the Two Strings. It's a masterpiece. Coming in at number 33, released in 1996. Definitely one of the most highly regarded animes of all time. They got a live-action adaptation this year, which was a bomb, and was not very loyal to the source material. Coming in at number 33, Ghost in the Shell. Definitely a masterpiece of an anime film. Very highly regarded for good reasons. There's a reason why it has a pretty good critical rating as well on IMDb, and of course also on Rotten Tomatoes. Coming in at number 32, another one from Pixar, released in 2010, Toy Story 3, which would go on to become now currently the 2nd largest grossing animated film of all time. 2nd largest grossing of all time animated movie. That's pretty impressive. Coming in at number 30, released in 1961, will go down as one of Disney's most highly regarded classics. It doesn't have too many musical numbers in it, but it's still a really enjoyable film. It definitely become a major key staple in Disney history. Coming in at number 31. I skipped one, my bad. That's 30. Number 31, released in 1999, The Iron Giant. A cult classic, definitely. Coming in at number 30, released in 1961 from Disney, 101 Dalmatians comes in at number 30. And definitely a great film, especially Cruella de Vil. Definitely a great Disney villain. Coming in number 29, released in 2010, the first How to Train Your Dragon, which is a great film, I might add, and just very enjoyable. I love How to Train Your Dragon. I've only seen it twice, but it's real enjoyable, and I see why so many people highly regard this film. Coming in at number 28, another film from Miyazaki and Studio Ghibli, which later on would have sort of a pre-sequel movie, which would be the first Miyazaki film to do that. This film more or less takes place in our world, and the major song of it is Country Road, interestingly enough. Coming at number 28 is Whisper of the Heart, which of course we wouldn't see a release stateside until about a decade after its Japanese release. Coming in at number 27, released in 2005, an incredible masterpiece of a CG film, takes place exactly 2 years after the most successful Final Fantasy game of all time. That's right, coming in at number 27 is Final Fantasy VII, Advent Children, because it is so highly regarded among video game fans, Final Fantasy fans, as well as among CG movie fans. It is a masterpiece. The CG quality in this film is awesome. Oh, I forgot to mention one other stipulation on this list. In order to make this list, it has to have a theatrical release. You may say Advent Children didn't have a theatrical release. Yes, it did. Selected theaters in America and was released nationwide in Japan. So yes, it was not straight to Blu-ray or DVD, Blu-ray, whatever. Coming in at number 26, The last on this countdown, released in 1993 from Disney. It would have somewhat modest success, not very good numbers overall, but now will become a huge staple icon, and would be the first ever movie to combine Christmas and Halloween together. You guessed it, coming in number 26 from Tim Burton. The Nightmare Before Christmas comes in number 26. And I'll see you all next time here in YouTube land. Same YouTube time, same YouTube channel. I'll see you next time for the next part of top 50 animated films of all time.